Many years after Guy Williams left the public eye, his daughter has finally spoken out, confirming long-held rumors about his personal life. For decades, fans and observers guessed about his family and private moments, but no one heard directly from those closest to him. Now, she has provided details that shed new light on his life off-screen, revealing stories that had remained hidden. She describes his life in Argentina, where he moved after retiring from acting, and shares the challenges he faced away from the spotlight. Her account offers a deeper understanding of the man behind the iconic roles, showing a different side of his personality and the struggles he endured. This confirmation changes how fans see his legacy, adding personal depth to his public image. As she speaks openly, she helps piece together the chapters of his life that were previously only guessed at. With her insights, fans and historians gain a clearer picture of his true story, beyond the fame and mystery. Now, the secrets that lingered for years are finally brought to light, revealing truths that were long suppressed. Guy Williams, originally born as Armando Joseph Catalano on January 14, 1924, in Washington Heights, New York City, came from an impoverished Sicilian family. His father, Accio Catalano, worked as an insurance broker. Although the family struggled financially, Guy demonstrated a strong aptitude for mathematics while attending public school 189 in the Bronx. This early success in academics marked the beginning of a future that would take him far from his humble beginnings. Despite their financial challenges, his parents encouraged his education, and Guy's early love for learning became evident. He continued to develop his academic skills, eventually pursuing a career that would make him famous, though his early life in New York City shaped his character and future. Guy Williams attended George Washington High School, where he laid the foundation for his early education. After completing high school, he continued his studies at the Peekskill Military Academy, a school known for discipline and character building. During his time there, he was an enthusiastic student who showed a keen interest in American football, actively participating in the sport and enjoying the teamwork it involved. Besides sports, he was also passionate about chess, often spending his spare time strategizing over the game, which helped him develop patience and critical thinking skills. In his youth, Guy was very focused on his education and helping to support his family, which was a priority during those years. With the outbreak of World War II, Guy took on various jobs to contribute and support himself and his family amid the uncertain times. His main goal was to do his part during the war, which kept him busy with different types of work. It was during or after this period that he decided to pursue acting, largely influenced by his natural good looks and impressive height. His physical presence and charisma caught the attention of those around him, leading him to explore a new career path in the entertainment industry. His early life was marked by a strong sense of responsibility, a love for sports and games, and a desire to succeed, which shaped his journey into becoming a well-known actor later in life. Starting his career in the entertainment world, Guy Williams first entered the show business as a model because of his good looks and attractive appearance. His striking features caught the attention of people in the industry, opening doors for him to explore a career in acting. Recognizing his potential, MGM, one of the biggest film studios at the time, offered him a contract. In 1946, Guy signed a one-year deal with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, which marked the beginning of his journey into movies. During this period, he worked hard to learn about acting and gain experience on set. The following year, in 1947, he made his film debut in a small role in the MGM docudrama titled The Beginning or the End. Although the part was minor, it gave him his first taste of the big screen and helped him gain confidence and exposure. This initial appearance laid the groundwork for his future in acting, showing that he was eager to develop his talent and pursue a career in Hollywood. Over time, this early start helped him build a foundation for more prominent roles, and eventually brought him fame beyond his modeling days. After starting his career in 1948, Guy Williams gained early recognition through a cigarette advertisement that showcased him skiing. This advertisement caught the eye of many in the Hollywood industry, helping him gain initial fame. That same year, he married Janice Cooper in December, and they soon became parents to 2 children. As his modeling career progressed, Guy also began to take on small acting roles. These early acting jobs allowed him to gain experience in front of the camera and slowly build his reputation. His work in advertising and modest acting appearances laid a foundation for his future success in Hollywood. While working as a model helped him gain public attention, his small acting parts showed his determination to succeed in the entertainment world. Over time, he became more confident and appeared in bigger roles, gradually transforming from a model with a few small parts into a well-known actor. Throughout this period, Guy Williams continued to balance his personal life with his evolving career, working diligently to achieve his dreams in both modeling and acting. His early career is marked by steady progress and a focus on honing his craft, setting the stage for his later fame. After taking a screen test in 1952, Guy Williams quickly caught the attention of Hollywood. This test helped him secure a new contract with Universal International, opening doors for him in the film industry. At that time, many actors struggled to find roles because their names sounded too foreign or unfamiliar to American audiences. Recognizing this, Guy Williams' agent, Henry Wilson, advised him to change his original name, Armando Catalano. Following this advice, he adopted the new name Guy Williams, which was easier to remember and had a more American feel. This change was an important step in his career, as it helped him avoid typecasting as a foreign actor and allowed him to take on a wider variety of roles. The decision to change his name proved to be successful, as it contributed to his rise in popularity and made him more appealing to the mainstream audience. With his new name, Guy Williams was able to build a solid acting career and gain recognition in Hollywood. His move from Armando Catalano to Guy Williams marked a turning point, illustrating how small changes can sometimes have a big impact on an actor's career. Over the years, this name would become well known thanks to his performances and roles on screen. The careful consideration of his career and the strategic choice of his stage name helped shape his future in Hollywood, making him more marketable and recognized among audiences. His story shows how understanding the industry and making smart decisions early on can influence long-term success. Because he started his career with a variety of small television roles, Guy Williams gained some experience working in the entertainment industry. One of these early appearances was an episode of the popular show called The Lone Ranger, where he played the role of a town sheriff. Although he worked hard and appeared in different shows, he did not yet become widely known or famous. It was only after some time that he found his big break and gained more recognition. In 1953, however, a serious accident changed the course of his career. While horseback riding, Guy Williams was injured badly, and the injury left a large scar on his left shoulder that could be seen easily. This injury was a setback for him because it affected how he looked and how people saw him on screen. Due to the effects of the accident, he had to temporarily go back to New York, his home city. There, he focused on doing modeling work and taking smaller acting roles, hoping to recover and find new opportunities. The injury and the resulting career setback introduced difficulties in his career, but he continued to work hard to overcome those challenges and move forward. Despite these setbacks, he kept pursuing his dreams in the acting world, always trying to find ways to succeed after his difficult experiences. Certainly, in 1957, Guy Williams achieved a major breakthrough in his acting career when Walt Disney cast him as Zorro in a television series. This show was based on the popular character created by Johnston McCulley, who had made Zorro a legendary figure in adventure stories. Disney saw in Guy Williams a perfect fit for the role because of his impressive fencing skills, which were essential for the action-packed scenes. His sharp and striking appearance also made him stand out, capturing the attention of viewers and helping to bring the heroic character to life on screen. Williams signed a lucrative contract to play Zorro, which solidified his place in television history. His portrayal of Zorro was memorable and contributed greatly to the popularity of the show. The series became a big hit and helped boost Williams' career, making him a well-known figure among fans of adventure and hero shows. His skill with a sword and his charismatic presence made him a natural for the part, and audiences appreciated his dedication to bringing authenticity to the role. This series marked a significant moment in his career and remains one of the most notable roles he played. With his natural talent and the right opportunity, Guy Williams became synonymous with the iconic hero of Zorro. After its debut on ABC in October 1957, the television series Zorro became an immediate hit and a cultural sensation. The show featured Guy Williams in the titular role, portraying the brave and clever hero who fought injustice and protected the innocent in early California. The popularity of Zorro grew rapidly, captivating audiences of all ages and solidifying its place in television history. The series ran for 2 successful seasons, during which it gained a dedicated following and received positive feedback from critics. Its success was further extended through the creation of 2 movies that were edited from the episodes of the show, allowing fans to enjoy Zorro on the big screen. The character of Zorro, brought vividly to life by Guy Williams, transcended the television medium and entered popular culture. Children across the United States admired the hero and mimicked his actions by scratching the distinctive V's on walls, trees, and various surfaces, emulating their favorite hero's signature mark. The show's influence persisted beyond its original airing, with Zorro remaining an iconic figure in entertainment and inspiring numerous adaptations and merchandise. The character's clever antics, masked identity, and sense of justice made Zorro a symbol of heroism for generations. This success elevated Guy Williams to stardom, making him an enduring figure associated with one of the most beloved superhero shows of the era. Soon after achieving fame as Zorro, Guy Williams started to feel the weight of his success. While many admired his portrayal of the heroic masked swordsman, others began to see him only as Zorro. This made Guy worry that he was being typecast, meaning that people and producers would only think of him in that one role. Because of his contract with Disney, he found it difficult to take on new parts in other movies or shows. This restriction made him frustrated because he wanted to show audiences his other talents and versatility as an actor. He hoped to act in different kinds of stories and characters, but felt trapped by the contract that kept him from doing so. His concern grew as he realized that the fame from Zorro could limit his future work opportunities. Despite his success, he desired to be recognized not just as a single character, but as a talented actor capable of many roles. The challenge of being typecast was frustrating for him, and he wished he could break free from the image that had made him famous, but also limited his acting choices. This issue was a common problem for many actors who become closely linked with a single character, and for Guy, it became a source of concern and disappointment as he sought to find new paths in his acting career. Because of a legal dispute between Disney and ABC over who owned the rights to the television show Zorro and the Mickey Mouse Club, the show Zorro had to go on a break and was eventually canceled in 1959. This conflict created a lot of tension and uncertainty for everyone involved, especially for the actors who were part of these programs. Despite the show's hiatus, Disney decided to continue paying Guy Williams his full salary for another 2 years. However, because of the ongoing legal issues, Guy was not allowed to take on any new acting roles during this time. This situation was difficult for him, as he remained under contract but could not work on new projects. The legal dispute was a major obstacle that impacted the careers of many involved, and it caused a pause in the popularity of the shows. Fans were disappointed, and the actors faced uncertainty about their future work. Over time, the dispute was resolved, but for a while, Guy Williams had to wait patiently, knowing that his talents were still recognized and valued even though he was unable to perform. This period marked a significant chapter in his career, as he navigated the challenges brought by the legal battles over the cherished show Zorro. After playing the legendary masked hero Zorro, Guy Williams decided to expand his acting career by heading to Europe in 1962. There, he filmed 2 movies that showcased his versatility as an actor. One of these movies was Damon and Pythias, a historical drama that allowed him to display a more serious side of his acting. The other was Captain Sinbad, an adventure film that took him to new fictional worlds and gave him a chance to perform in a different style. Despite these European projects, Guy eventually returned to Hollywood, seeking new roles. Upon his return, he was cast in the television series Bonanza, one of the most popular shows of its time. In Bonanza, he played Will Cartwright, a character brought into the story to add fresh energy and appeal. However, his time on the show was short-lived. After just 5 episodes, the producers decided to write his character out of the series. This decision was made because the fans did not respond well to his character, which meant that Guy Williams' role on Bonanza lasted only a brief period. His post-Zorro career highlights his efforts to find new film and television opportunities, even though some of these experiences were brief or did not meet the expectations he hoped for. Despite these challenges, Guy Williams continued to work in the entertainment industry, showing his versatility as an actor and his willingness to explore different roles. His career after Zorro reflects both the challenges and opportunities faced by actors trying to redefine themselves after a popular role. Guy Williams was cast as Professor John Robinson in the CBS sci-fi series Lost in Space in 1964. The show aired from 1965 to 1968 and quickly became one of the most memorable series of its time. Although Williams' role as the family patriarch involved minimal dialogue compared to other characters, he portrayed the character with a sense of authority and wisdom. His portrayal of Professor Robinson was central to the show's dynamic, as his calm demeanor and logical approach provided stability to the otherwise chaotic adventures of the Robinson family stranded in space. While Williams' role on the show may not have offered the same level of vocal prominence as others, his performance resonated deeply with audiences. His ability to convey strength and intelligence without relying on lengthy speeches made his character stand out as a steadying force within the series. Despite the relatively limited dialogue, Williams was able to create a lasting impact through his quiet charisma and strong presence. Behind the scenes, Guy Williams was known for being financially prudent. He wisely invested the earnings he made from his role in Lost in Space, securing his financial future well beyond his acting career. This foresight allowed him to enjoy a comfortable life after the show ended. In a time when many actors struggled with financial security after their roles ended, Williams' approach to managing his wealth set him apart as someone who not only understood the industry, but also how to protect his future. His role in Lost in Space remains a defining part of his career, cementing him as an iconic figure in science fiction television. His portrayal of Professor Robinson, with its subtlety and depth, left a lasting legacy in the hearts of fans. After a successful career in acting, Guy Williams decided to step away from the entertainment industry in the mid-1970s. Instead of continuing in show business, he chose to move to Argentina, seeking a peaceful life away from the spotlight. Once in Argentina, he found comfort in the country's relaxed lifestyle and warm culture. His decision to settle there was influenced by the desire for a quieter, more fulfilling life. Over the years, Guy had built up a substantial amount of wealth through careful and smart investments. This financial security meant he did not need to work again or chase after new acting roles. Living in Argentina allowed him to enjoy leisure and simplicity, surrounded by new friends and a different environment. His move marked a new chapter, one filled with peace, comfort, and the quiet joys of life in a foreign country. Guy appreciated the opportunity to relax and find happiness outside of his career, embracing the slower pace and the natural beauty of Argentina. His life there was characterized by contentment and a sense of freedom as he set aside his past in Hollywood and created a new, peaceful life for himself. After a successful career as a popular actor, Guy Williams' life came to a sudden and tragic end in 1989 when he died from a brain aneurysm in his Buenos Aires apartment. He was 65 years old at the time. His death was not immediately noticed and went undiscovered for a week, which shocked many who admired his work. Despite the silence surrounding his passing, Williams left behind a lasting legacy that extended far beyond his acting roles. He was best known for portraying the legendary hero Zorro, a role that made him a household name and endeared him to generations of fans. His portrayal of Zorro was admired for its charm, bravery, and sense of justice, and it remains a defining part of his career. Aside from his acting, Guy Williams was also known for his financial acumen, demonstrating intelligence and savvy in managing his money and investments, qualities that helped him maintain his success and stability throughout his life. After his death, his remains were handled according to his wishes, and his ashes were scattered over the Pacific Ocean, a symbolic act reflecting his love for adventure and travel. Though he may no longer be with us physically, his influence endures through his iconic role as Zorro and the example of his intelligence and character. His legacy continues to inspire fans and actors alike, and his memory remains alive in the stories he helped create and the lives he touched. During his time in Argentina, Guy Williams made a significant impact on the local culture through his famous role as Zorro. His portrayal of the masked hero captured the hearts of many Argentinians, turning him into a beloved figure in the country. Not only did he gain fame for his acting, but he also showed his creative side by forming a circus with local talent, which further endeared him to the people. His dedication to the character of Zorro was well known, and his daughter, Toni Catalano, confirmed that Guy was truly passionate about the role. She explained that he enjoyed sharing the excitement of Zorro with his fans, both in Argentina and around the world. His time in Argentina helped to solidify his legacy as a talented actor who deeply appreciated the fans and the culture that embraced him. Many remember him not just for his performances, but also for how he connected with the community, bringing joy and entertainment through his work and his involvement in local entertainment. His influence in Argentina remains a part of his enduring legacy, illustrating how one man's love for a character could leave a lasting mark in a new country. His enthusiasm for Zorro and his willingness to share it with others made him a true icon in Argentina. Despite the end of Zorro, The character continued to hold a special place in the hearts of viewers. Even years after the original series stopped airing, reruns on the Disney Channel kept the story alive and introduced it to new audiences. These reruns helped ensure that Zorro's daring adventures and heroic spirit were not forgotten. In addition, a colorized version of the series was produced, bringing a fresh look to the classic episodes and making them more appealing for modern viewers. This effort to preserve and refresh the series proved successful in maintaining Zorro's popularity. Guy Williams, who played Zorro, remains a memorable figure in television history because of his portrayal of the character. His charismatic performance left a lasting impression on fans and inspired new generations of viewers. Even today, many people think of Guy Williams whenever they remember Zorro, and his portrayal continues to be seen as one of the most iconic in TV history. Through reruns and colorized episodes, the legend of Zorro and Guy Williams' contribution to it continue to be celebrated and appreciated. His performance helped shape how Zorro is remembered and loved, making sure the character's influence endures over time. Fans and new viewers alike continue to be inspired by the adventurous spirit that Guy Williams brought to the role. This ongoing admiration proves that Zorro's influence remains strong, and Guy Williams' legacy persists in the hearts of